Hey, how we doing today? Yes, I'm a bit late. I Things were going good this morning. I had things kind of timed out, and suddenly life goes, surprise, here's something you're going to deal with first. So that's what happened this morning. At least I had to charge my watch up today, and when I just picked it up a little bit ago, the time on there was 10:10. So I always pay attention to those little numbers, the repeating numbers like that. So it's like, guess we're okay on this one. Oh, one of the other Christmas cups. So if you're new here, my name is David. Talk about helping those 15 over to create your own plan for your health and wellness freedom. You do that through personal growth by working on your body, mind, and spirit, even if you've had little to no success before. I'll give you little tidbits and trails and paths and techniques to help you to create the life that's for you, to make sure you live your life to the fullest. So we talk about body, mind, and spirit and break up those different areas. And so today's topic is dealing with strictly wellness and wellness for life. Now, I did a video not too long ago where I talked about the difference between health and wellness, and I'll leave that link around here somewhere. But to kind of give you the general ideas, I believe health is kind of on the surface. Wellness goes in much deeper. So you can say health is like, okay, maybe you got high blood pressure. Maybe you're dealing with an illness or injury. You take care of that. That's getting you back to health. Doesn't necessarily mean you have wellness. Now, if you do a lookup online for wellness, you will find different organizations, different groups have their definition of wellness, and oftentimes they have different dimensions to wellness. When I taught health and wellness at the community college, we had 6 dimensions, which were physical wellness, intellectual wellness, environmental, spiritual, social. I believe the other one I think was either emotional or mental. I'm not for sure what the last 6th one was, but each one has their own place. And the way I'm viewing wellness now, when I was taught in the classes before, yeah, I would have said, okay, I agree that wellness is the 6 dimensions there. You probably have some room for play. But as I have learned, developed, and grown my own, I have come to understand a little different definition of wellness. I realize it's much more than just dealing with 6 dimensions. But even with those dimensions, we can find those within balance in the triad. Now, as I started mentioning recently, because my uncle shared a video with me from Sammy Hagar, think your health is a 3-lock box. And sometimes it's your body, your mind, and the spirit are different keys you got to work with. And sometimes it might take, you can also do a triple lock box because with body, we're looking at, as I break it down, fitness, nutrition, and rest. As mind, intellectual, creativity, and subconscious. And then with the spiritual, personal, communal, and environmental. So sometimes it's a triple lock box. But to get the most out of your life, you want to work on, at least I believe you definitely do, is you want to be able to get yourself to wellness, not just being healthy. Healthy's fine. Your numbers are good on the charts. Your blood levels are all fine. You got no high blood pressure. You're not dealing with any type of disease. You're not dealing with type of mental challenges. That's health. But for a lot of people, that's not much. Let's go beyond that. So that's where balance in the triad kind of comes in, is making sure you work on all those different areas as they all kind of correlate and blend and work together. They go back and forth. You've heard me before, I'm talking about a spiritual being and a physical body, and the mind joins two together. Well, all those body, mind, and spirit all tangling together. You've seen the logo I use. It's a yin-yang symbol, but it's a 3-way yin-yang symbol to realize all those correlate there, and you got parts of in each one. Because I'm looking at make sure life, you're not just surviving through life, but you're thriving. You want to make sure and live life and live a full life. Because how many people do you know, they might be healthy? I mean, they're not overweight like that there, but yet they're not doing a whole lot with their life. They're not living, they're not doing much. They kind of stay inside, don't live. They're not very strong, they're not very fit, but yet they're quote unquote healthy. That's for me where it comes into being wellness. The choices you make and how you choose to live your life makes the factor. Do you want to live a life that's you're doing things constantly, whatever level you are? Now, you can't have had injuries. You can't have dealt with some type of illness, whether you're in a wheelchair, you've had a car accident like that. You can have certain areas of life can be compromised. But what are you able to do? Not focusing on what you can't do or you're not able to do yet, because sometimes you still have to recover, but what are you able to do? Focus on that. Work on your body. Work on fitness levels, whatever you can. Eat a good nutrition, get plenty of rest, work on your mind. How can you constantly be expanding your mind? Work on that creativity. Be aware of what you put into the mind. What are you watching to? What are you listening to? What are you thinking? That goes into the subconscious mind. Personal spirituality. Do you spend quiet time to reconnect with yourself? Do you have the support of people around you? Do you spend time in nature with your environment, as well as if you choose to believe in higher power? To me, excuse me, all those different aspects you work on together combine in there to give you wellness. And it's a never-ending process, just like this is called balancing the triad, not balance the triad, not balance past tense. It's balancing. It's always ever changing because life changes. You're working on here, something happens, okay, you're going to focus. You deal with an injury, you got to focus probably more on body. You got a relationship issue, a work issue, you might focus on more on mind. Someone passed away, you might focus more on spirit. It's always ever changing, but they all intertwine and play together and rely on one another. One affects the other too. I just realized, yeah, wellness for life. It's something that I personally believe. It's something I want to work on. It's something that I guess it's been an internal understanding that I've never really taken necessarily the time to think out loud, to put it in process, even something I've known in here, I've known in my heart, said, okay, this is what wellness is to me, but to say it out. So here's my definition of what wellness for life is. And I hope it's something you're interested in as well, is to make sure you want to live your life full of fulls, go beyond health and keep yourself going and actually live a full life. Yeah, okay, if you want a little bit of help with that one, there in the comments, in the description, you'll find a link to my Facebook group. I got some trainings there to help you on that process. So enjoy your Wednesday, enjoy the rest of the week, and I will catch you on Friday. So take care and balancing to you.